Okay guys, just gonna give you a little update on what I'm been doing and what I'm gonna be doing. As you can see, this is my 1972 Pontiac GTO, if I'm not mistaken. I've been trying to get this done for my for this Naked Styrene challenge. This model has been one of the worst models that I've ever put together, and I know I haven't put many, but this has been horrible. It's been a nightmare from the beginning. I try to do a lot of things to it. You know, as you can see right there, I did some brake lines. They come all the way from the back. There goes my wheels. As you can see, my brake lines go all the way. I got front and back brakes, or brake lines I should say. They go all the way into there. I don't know if you can focus, but as you can see. So I added that. I added some stuff to my engine and try to do a little bit of some interior work. I don't know if you can see my rug there. Okay, I can barely see it, but anyway, see in the far end over there. So I try to do that just to make it look a little bit more nicer. That's some kind of powder. I don't know the name of it right now, but I put it in there. It looks pretty good. It looks nice. I like it. Except to fit this thing into this body, it's been horrendous. It just, if it's not one thing, is another, you know. And I can't seem to get it squared away. It just doesn't fit properly. As you can see, the rims here. As you notice, I painted the inside of it. Well, I don't know if you can see that well, but I painted the inside orange just to give it a little different look. It looks pretty nice. I like the way those came out. But like I was saying, to get this thing to fit right has been horrendous. It's been ugly. It just I've sanded this thing down 3 times. As you can see right there, this has still not been waxed, or I haven't put the Novus products under. It's all been the polishing sandpapers all the way up to the 1200. I've done that 3 times to this kit. Look at that. That's the only thing I like so far that has come out to be good. That's all it is. And I've still yet to put the Novus stuff on there. I'll put the glass on there. Look at that. That's just sanding with the polishing sandpaper stuff. That's all it is. There's nothing else has been done to this car. Now I have done it like 3 times. The last time was last week when I thought I was gonna have the car done, but I was trying to take some pictures to make a slideshow so I can post that up, and unfortunately the car fell off the stand I had it, and as you can imagine, it just went to pieces. So I was a little disappointed. It actually looked like this, a little bit worse, because a lot of the stuff that I glued on came apart. Give me a second, I'm going to show you my engine. As you can see right there, I'll move it over. I'm zooming out for you. That's my engine. wired. And this was no picnic either. I mean, this thing fell, it just went to pieces, like literally. I had to redo almost the whole thing again. Sorry about that. And that wasn't fun. I was just about to give up on this thing, but I was able to reglue it, put it back together, and I know it doesn't look that great anymore. Didn't look, I was happy the way it was before it fell, but I don't know, I'm just not too happy about it now, but that's the best I can do. So I want to make it another attempt to try to fit it. Again, I'm having a hard time with this body and that interior. It doesn't come all the way, it doesn't come all the way to the top. I don't know why now. I'm trying to figure it out, but it just doesn't come all the way to the top. So I gave up on, I don't know, I don't want to give up on it. I'm going to keep trying to, hopefully I can finish that. I really wanted to use that Nova stuff to see if I can get more shine off of that car. I mean, it has a lot of shine as it is. This thing right here where my engine is sitting on, it's awesome. I saw Eddie Block had something similar with a paper clip, so I tried to take it a step further. It's not my idea, obviously. I used a little bit of his there when I saw him. He built the engine for somebody, and I saw the paper clip, so I figured, hey, how can I do something like that with something different? This is actually from a hanger. Made the shape right there, and as you can see, the engine sits there pretty nice for like show or something. I also made a different one, which I actually used this one to start building the engine. As you can see, it's almost the same thing, except it's got that square frame on top. I sat it there, and then I started, you know, when I start working with the wiring and all that stuff on top, it sat pretty good. I kind of like that, so I'm probably gonna sand this and paint this just to keep it part of my little gizmos things to work on my models. Thanks Eddie Block for that idea. But yeah, that's just a little update on that. I'm not gonna give up on the kit, but I guarantee you I'm not gonna be buying these MPC model kits. They're just not fun to work with at all. It's been my first one, and it's been a bad experience. As you can see here, MPC, I have no idea what they were thinking of when they did this. I don't know if they didn't test them, or I don't know, they just don't fit right. Nothing fits right. Everything I had to redo, something I had to redo. Put this in boiling water just to try to mold it to that. Finally got it there. Put the glass, doesn't fit right. Now the dashboard is not sitting correctly. I don't know, it's frustrating. This kit is really driving me crazy. But I'm gonna try to finish it up, and then I'm also gonna be showing you guys 2 other projects I got lined up. Oh, one more thing on this kit. Had to cut the rear end of this because it actually went further back than the model. It was always sticking all the way up to here, to the point where when I had to put this bumper back here, it wouldn't fit because it would be all the way like back here. It would be sticking up like back here, so I had to end that. So what I had to cut it off, and I will be doing something different with that. Well, I did something different with it, so I finally made it fit. That's why I'm saying this model has been reckless. The next thing I'm going to be working on, this model kit right here. Actually, I'm working on 2 models, but this is the first one I'm going to show you. Let me just move some stuff out of the way before I drop it again. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to be working on that model right there. Now, this is not going to be for me. This is going to be for a very, very good friend who loves cars. I'm actually going to get that together for him. He doesn't know that. It's going to be a surprise. I don't think I've ever met anybody that knows a lot about cars like this guy. No, he's not on YouTube or anything like that, but I hope he likes it. Yeah, this is going to be a fun build for me. I got a lot of ideas for that I'm going to do with it, and hopefully he will enjoy it. I think this will be the second model that I ever give away. The first one was like a 1949 Ford pickup or something like that I gave away. This is the second one. I just hope he likes it. I'm gonna do my best on that. And the second kit that I'm working on is this kit right here. This kit I'm actually trying to do with my daughter to see if she kind of likes doing this. It's a kit that my sister gave to me for one of my birthdays a very long time ago. I actually had this car in green, but since I started figuring out this whole process of painting and stuff, took the paint off of it. I don't know if you can see maybe a little bit there. There's some little spots where it still had a little bit of green. I don't know if you can see it very well, but took it off. My daughter wants to go ahead and go with a silver and black thing to it, so we're gonna try to do that. She already helped me sand off some of the mold lines. If you can see how shiny that is right there, that's also been polished the same way with the sandpapers, because they had mold lines coming across that too. So we're gonna keep working at this. This one's probably gonna go a little bit slower than the Audi. I think the Audi, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. But yeah, these are gonna be two kits that I'm gonna be working on. I'm hoping to have that Pontiac done already. I really want to have that done. I don't know. It just feels like it's been too long, and it's not because of anything. It just doesn't fit right. It doesn't sit right, or else I would have been done with that. But yeah, these are the two cars I'm going to be working on. In my next two builds, which I'm already starting. The Audi I just got yesterday, which I'm going to put it in some soap and some water. The Jaguar has already done that. Just gonna have my daughter sand the pieces as well. And I bought some metallizer, which I'm gonna be using for the first time. Once I put that on there, then we're gonna work on some paint. Or I think I have to go buy the paint because I want to do that first. So once I get my paint, that should be the thing on paint. But like I said, this is probably gonna be a slow build. I really don't want to push my daughter too much into it, but as much as she can help me, she will, I hope. And the Audi, I'm hoping to have it done pretty quick. Not that I'm going to rush on it. I think about 2-3 weeks when I have to give it to him. But again, like I said, I think it's going to be a fun build. I already looked at it. It looks very nice. It looks like it's going to sit well. So hopefully I can get a good job on that. Let me see if I can give you guys a sneak peek of it. So you got the tires here, big in the back, small in the front. It's got the chrome rims, which I like very much, and they also come with the disc brakes. Here's the body, and all the trees. It's got a lot of stuff. But I don't know if this car, if I can wire it anyway, or any detail on the engine. If anybody's got an idea or a suggestion, please feel free to give me a comment. Would like to see if I can do that, but I've been looking at some designs of these and I don't see too much wiring on these engines, but I could be wrong, so I'm not too familiar with this. Again, I'm not a engine expert or anything like that, but if I could, I would like to. If anybody has an idea or a comment, please provide that. I really appreciate it. Well, that's it for now. Just a small update. Hopefully I can, my next video, I'll be able to show you guys the finished Pontiac GTO, and that way I can just move on to the next stuff. Before I polish it, I'm sorry, after polishing that car, I really would like to put the bare metal foil on it, and then just get it done and be over with. Because this car has really drove me crazy, like literally crazy. So I think I'm ready to be done with this model. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll keep building. And hopefully we can get these things done. Thank you again for watching, and you guys have a great one.